Hi, Steph. Good morning. Here's where we're going to begin here. Alarming numbers. Ontario reporting over 2,000 infections for the first time of COVID-19 since late January.
Ontario remain concerning. We are in a precarious position. The province is not yet at a point where vaccination coverage is sufficient to fully prevent the transmission of COVID-19 and its outcomes. And the rates of the variants of concern do continue to rise.
And variants now make up over half of Ontario's daily COVID cases. Our province reporting over 12,000 new cases in the past 7 days. Ontario, or Toronto, I should say, reporting over 1,000 infections. And some good news here, the province is getting close to administering 2 million vaccine doses. Let's bring you to a live look at Queen's Park right now. Here's what we're going to be watching. Ontario's Minister of Long-Term Care, Dr. Marilee Fullerton, and the Finance Minister, Peter Bethlenfalvy, will be making an announcement today. It's going to be happening at 10 this morning, so we're going to be watching that to see what it'll be all about. No details as of yet. Well, let's take you to Canada's Wonderland. And when you think of Canada's Wonderland, you think roller coasters. Now, think about vaccinations. As of Monday, you can actually relax in your car and get your vaccine. Eligible residents in York Region will be able to get that jab at a drive-thru clinic set up at the amusement park. It includes those 70 years of age and older, priority healthcare workers, Indigenous adults, and other residents who currently qualify. Appointments made through the York Region website starting today, this morning at 8:30, and there's the site for you right there. Well, as Europe battles a third wave, the EU's executive threatening to block exports of vaccine shipments, but it's still unclear how this could impact Canada as talks with EU leaders continue.
We have no indication, again, that there are any impacts to shipments to Canada, but we'll follow very closely. And once we have more detail as to exact size of shipments and dates, we'll share that with Canadians.
Major General Denny Fortin says next week we can expect 1.2 million Pfizer doses plus 1.5 million AstraZeneca doses from the U.S. So far, 4.3 million doses have been administered in Canada. However, AstraZeneca saying they can only deliver 1/3 of the 300 million doses ordered for the EU by June. All right, we are just getting this information into our newsroom. A pedestrian has now died after a crash last night in North York. So just getting this confirmation of a fatality. This happened last night around 11 o'clock in the area of Victoria Park and Sparks Avenue. A man in his 30s rushed to hospital originally with life-threatening injuries, now confirmed by police that he has since died. Right now, there's no word on if this driver is facing charges. We're continuing to gather information on this. Let's take you to Peel Region now, where they continue to look for a hit-and-run driver this morning after a crash left a cyclist with serious injuries. This happened around 8:15 last night near Dundas and Glen Erin Drive. 38-year-old female cyclist struck by a white sedan, the driver fleeing. She suffered serious head injuries and remains in hospital. Right now, police looking for a white, newer model four-door car that will have front-end damage, including damage to the front lights. If you have any information, please contact Peel Regional Police. 6:08 is your time right now. Raptors fans, some breathing a sigh of relief as Kyle Lowry staying in the six, but also a bittersweet goodbye to a fan favorite and the arrival of a few new faces.
I'm excited, ready to get to work. You know, we the North, let's get it.
Let's get it. One of our new additions here, Gary Trent Jr. He and Rodney Hood were part of the deal that saw Norm Powell traded to the Trailblazers. Matt Thomas, Terrence Davis also traded. Lowry, by the way, yesterday, his 35th birthday, he took to Twitter to show some love to the fans. He will be a free agent this summer. We're going to discuss all of this coming up with Sid in just a bit. But also still to come here on BT, we're going to break down all the latest of federal developments. Everything from vaccine shipments to the latest carbon tax decision. And then, as we told you, National Breakfast Television Day will explain what all of this means. That's still to come. And next in business, GameStop. More ups and downs than a roller coaster. Yep, and why they're making yet another move. Mike Epple, he's here with you coming up.